Islam Makhachev versus number 17 ranked Bobby Green. So this is not a lightweight contest, AJ. This is 160-pound catch weight. Bobby Green, he did say that when he got the call, he was about like 190, 195 pounds, man. So this is a major cut for Bobby Green. But we know he's been able to do it. He's a veteran of the game. And listen, brother, when we're talking about it, 29, 12, and 1 is Bobby Green. So even though Islam Makhachev is incredibly experienced, right? 21 and 1. Yeah, that's nothing compared to Bobby Green, right? So listen, brother, minus 700 was the opening odds for Islam Makhachev, and deservedly so. Let's be honest. A clash of styles here. I told you I saw Bobby Green fight at the UFC Invitational, UFC Fight Pass Invitational 1. Apologies, folks. That's what it was called, a grappling event, and he got submitted in like a minute. Like, it was rough. I don't know what his belt level is in terms of jiu-jitsu, but last time I checked, he was around the blue-purple belt level, which is not a bad thing whatsoever. Angela Hill, I think she just got either her purple belt or her brown belt, probably her purple belt. But either way, it goes to show you can be a high-level athlete and not just be the greatest jiu-jitsu practitioner. It's all fine. Islam Makhachev, though, he says, Bobby Green's going to talk to me. Well, I'm going to take him down, and I'm going to tell him to get up. How about that? That's clearly the game plan for Islam Makhachev, and I can see this happening very similarly to the Dan Hooker fight, right? Dan Hooker's this dangerous striker, and we're like, oh man, if Islam Makhachev goes in and he catches a knee, what's gonna happen? Listen, brother, he just said, what? I'm gonna throw a right hook and I'm gonna shoot him for a double at the same exact time, get you down, and once you get down, you're not getting up. Can Bobby Green get up if Islam Makhachev takes him down?
I don't think so, man. Makhachev just has that pressure. But Bobby Green started off as a wrestler, man. So he still has those chops. He's a wrestler that fell in love with the power in the hands, and he's gritty. So maybe. But I mean, until we get proven wrong, you got to say no.
And I listen, man, we're clear. We mentioned it. We are the biggest fans of Bobby Green. We've been hyping up Bobby Green before he got this newfound, hype where everyone's like, oh, Bobby Green. We're like, oh, do y'all not know who Bobby Green is? Come on, man. This is the dude right here. He's the golden voice here on the Bloody Water podcast, right? However, AJ, listen, man, Drew Dober was a great wrestler, right? But what happened there? Makhachev mauled him. Davi Ramos, Makhachev mauled him. Thiago Moises, Makhachev mauled him. Armin Sarukian, Makhachev basically mauled him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when we're going down the list, it's like all these dudes who have really good wrestling chops, it's nothing compared to the combat sambo that Islam Makhachev brings to the table. And the poise, AJ, that's really it. The poise, the calm, collected nature, where he's mangling you and he's just looking over to his corner, Khabib in his corner, he'd be like telling him to do something. He's just like, okay, I got you. And then he just proceeds to do it, just calm as ever, right? Now, can Bobby Green rile him up is the question. This is where I think it gets gritty here, because Bobby Green could probably talk to him all crazy. I'm not sure how well Islam Makhachev understands English, but either there, Bobby Green's going to be talking at him. If he lands a couple good shots on the feet for him, man, he might get him a little out of his mental game, right? Bobby Green still has everything to win here. He has nothing to lose, right? Because at the end of the day, everyone was scared. He took the call, and now if he has a little bit of a valiant performance, win-win. If he goes to a decision against Makhachev, oh, you're ranked immediately. What are we talking about here? But the question is, AJ, Bobby Green, a lot of people, like Big John McCarthy, for example, was saying that if Makhachev tries to shoot on Bobby Green, he's not going to be able to get the shot, right? That he's going to be able to pick him out on the feet. How long do you think Bobby Green can keep the fight standing before the first takedown takes place? Because I do think he has a clear striking advantage.
If Bobby Green doesn't get taken down in the first, I am shocked. It'll be insane. Maybe he lands an uppercut. Maybe we see something that Makhachev has never seen. It's interesting because I do think Makhachev will be able to get the takedown and kind of work for that ground and pound. Mm-hmm. But at the same point, shit talk is universal, man. Whether you understand English or not, if you've ever been in another country, when someone's talking shit to you. It's very evident in the body language. And when someone's doing that and putting punches in your face, I think Makhachev, especially, I like the new shit-talking Makhachev that he has, man. Mm-hmm. He's kind of riling up a little bit. I like it, man. He's cutting promos. I fuck with it.
That's right.
But at the same point, now that's in his head. Now he's thinking, oh, this is part of the game. And that's Bobby Green's game all day. So it's going to be interesting to see. But like I said, I think Bobby Green's going to get taken down. If he doesn't get taken down in the first round, I'm shocked. What's more shocking to you, Derek? Bobby Green defending takedowns left to right, up and down, or Makhachev getting a knockout?
Makhachev getting a knockout for sure, man. I don't think that on Bobby Green. Bobby Green's been knocked out twice in his 40 fight career, I don't think that's going to happen, brother. Especially because the striking pedigree of Islam Makhachev is a little fundamental. Not a bad thing. It's just pretty basic, right? Bobby Green is all about the shoulder roll, dipping, dodging, ducking, diving. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. So I just think Bobby Green is just way too crafty on the feet, which is going to make it an interesting fight. But can I see Bobby Green stuffing a couple takedowns? Yeah. And you want to know why? Because he fights with his hands at his hips. So that's leaving you right there with the ability. As soon as the shot comes, you're already ready to go. You're not up here. You're not throwing the strike and then he's shooting under. It's like he's throwing and he's already evading. He throws and moves. He's never a stationary target. That's what could give Islam Makhachev trouble here. But let's not kid ourselves, AJ. As big of a fan of Bobby Green as I am personally, a fan, I am a huge fan of him as a person and as a fighter. Skill-wise, in terms of stylistic matchups, we know Islam Makhachev if he grabs a hold of you, it's game over, man. They both basically have the same reach, so it's not like Islam Makhachev has to cover a bunch of distance, and he could be patient, like he was in the Dan Hooker fight or the Thiago Moises fight, where he waited 4 rounds before eventually, you know what I mean, getting the rear naked choke finish. So now let's play a couple of quick fire questions here, right? How many takedowns is it going to take for Islam Makhachev to get a victory here if he does get a victory?
Oof. Like if Bobby Green can't get up, 3. Okay. But if Bobby Green can get up, man, for like 5, 6, like it's gonna be a relentless attack that Makhachev has to have.
Okay. And does this fight go 5 rounds?
Ooh, yes. I'm going yes. I think both fights. It's going to be hard to get a finish on Bobby Green, and same thing Makhachev, but I think Green can get the finish easier.
Are you curious on what the over and under is on this fight?
If I had to guess, I'd say about 4.5 maybe. What do you think?
1.5 rounds, bro. 1.5. They think Makhachev is just gonna completely smash Bobby Green, and I can understand why. A week's notice, you know what I mean, to fight a dude like this. Like I can understand why odds makers say that. I give Bobby Green a better shot than that at 1.5. I mean, come on, bro. That's just disrespect. Give a little respect to the OG that is Bobby Green. But AJ, man, this is basically what it comes down to, man. When he fought Rafael Fiziev and he lost the unanimous decision, that was very telling, right? Because he outstruck Fiziev. Yeah, he lost the decision, but it was a fight of the night. Cool, he got what he wanted, right? He fought Thiago Moises and he lost a fight that arguably, come on, I think he should have won that fight. But both of these dudes had takedowns, right? Let me ask you this, man. How surprised would you be to see Bobby Green take down Islam Makhachev?
Man, I'd freak out, bro. That would put the world on its head and literally everybody question what they know, man. That'd be something to see.
I'm willing right now, AJ, right here, live on air. Listen, I'm not a big gambling man myself. You know what I mean? We throw wagers here on this program, but I don't throw my money left and right. I'm willing to throw $10 down right now in a fair shot right here that Bobby Green notches at least 1 takedown on Islam Makhachev in this fight. Are you willing to take me up on that offer, brother?
Sure, yeah, brother. I'll take you up on that. Man, that's like I said, man. I'll even give you 2-to-1 odds on that.
Oh,
like, that's
shit.
20-10, bro.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right, man. We'll see what happens. Virtual handshake right there, man. But I think Bobby Green might surprise some folks here, man. I think he might have a much more valiant effort, and I do think he will be in the top 15, win or lose, come the Tuesday rankings update. So don't let me forget that I made this bet, because I definitely might forget and be like, oh, shit. You know, listen, man, if Bobby Green gets starched in a fucking round, obviously, will I be upset? Will I be surprised? No. But you know what I mean? I think that he has the chops to really make this competitive, even on a week's notice. The mental game, that's what it's about. But it's time to give our official picks, AJ. We know Bobby Green's a better striker. Islam Makhachev is a probably more well-rounded fighter overall. But Bobby Green clearly has the experience. He's been doing this thing for a long time, brother. So this ain't this is just another rodeo, another day at the rodeo for him. Who wins, why, and clearly, I know where you're going here, but over and under is 1.5. So where are you going there?
I'm rocking with the over, Derek. There's a lot of things to be taken into account in this one. Does the mental game of Bobby Green get in the head of Makhachev? Yeah. Does Makhachev stick with the smash style? You know, he even said, he's like, I'm not changing shit up. I'm going for the same game plan. Yeah. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I love Bobby Green, man, but I got to go with Makhachev on this one until he loses, and I'm going Makhachev by decision. And honestly, I think it's a win-win either way for Bobby Green, but I do think Makhachev actually gets a dub on the scorecard. What about you? Who are you going with and why?
Yeah, brother. This the same thing. It's the Floyd Mayweather rule, right? You keep betting against Makhachev and you keep losing. You just got to pick him until he loses finally. Is Bobby Green the guy that's going to beat Makhachev? it'd be a hell of an upset, brother. That'd be bigger than the Juliana Pena upset, damn near. You know what I mean? But I think Islam Makhachev gets it done. I'm gonna go decision as well, because Bobby Green. Let's not forget he has a decision win over Clay Guida. He got a decision win over Josh Thompson. He's knocked out James Krause. Like, people just don't know, man. I think people just don't give Bobby Green the respect that he deserves, honestly. So I'm going in over. I'm going decision win for Makhachev, but I think Bobby Green, like I said, very, very valiant effort. And let's not forget, he fought 2 weeks ago, man. So it's not like his cardio is completely trash. You know, he's still got a little something, something in the tank. And, you know, he's game and willing to dig into those bloody waters right there, brother. So that's the main card for you right there, folks.